Hey yo, what's up guys, Justinvels here, and today I'm going to be talking about the new season of Multiversus that just came out yesterday. I'm going to be sharing my thoughts and opinions on this. If you like more content like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and without further ado,
release the intro!
Multiversus. Rumor has it if you say Multiversus 3 times in a mirror, you get a terrible patch note. You might be thinking, what is going on with Multiversus right now? If you watched my last video, you would be hearing me praising this game left, right, and center. They put my guy Samurai Jack in the game, and they had a couple other characters lined up. So you might be thinking, Justin, what's the issue? The issue is that they've released a character. I'm not gonna say his name, but you can probably guess it. It's Samurai Jack. They've released Samurai Jack, and there's no issues with the character, of course. I'm not gonna say that the character's broken or whatever, when a normal person can't play the character. Now you might be thinking, what, Justin, what are you talking about? This doesn't make any sense. Don't get me wrong, I'm all up for having the game be free to play and, you know, unlock characters or whatever, even though I did kind of contradict myself with talking about rifts. Just don't do it in the rifts way. I thought just make the grinding process just a bit less and then you're fine. So they've now removed the fact that you have to grind 50 hours from the game, which was probably the biggest issue that people had with this game, minus the fact that the game had like 60 trillion different bugs. But it's now the issue, instead of getting you to grind 60 different years to basically play a character, they now hit the character behind, you guessed it, a paywall for a character. This was not disclosed inside the trailer, by the way. I literally had to jump on the game today to find it out, and I was like, wow, why would you do that? What makes you think, hey, let me put this behind a battle pass? I know to get more money off the battle pass and everything and make it more, you know, bang for your buck, I guess, but this is just silly at this point. Like, let's actually be real. And you might be thinking, Justin, how much do you have to pay? Not £1, not £2, not £3, not £4. Double it and give it to the next person is £8.99. This is the equivalent of a whole Fortnite battle pass, if you want me to be real. The difference between this and a Fortnite battle pass is at least sometimes the skins actually look good and you're actually getting your money's worth. Truth be told, with this, the skins are okay, but let's be honest, nothing in Multiversus is worth £8, especially a character. And the thing about Multiversus is, I don't understand if you've always been like that, but you haven't. Last time in the beta, you had gold currency, which you basically earned throughout playing the game. It's really up to you how you're gonna get it. Regardless, you get it through playing the game. You might be thinking, what's the difference between this and paying? One of them is the fact that the option is free and it's actually easy to get. Now, if you increase the difficulty of how you earn these coins, it wouldn't really be too bad. The issue is, you've now switched out gold currency for a legacy token or whatever it is, so that's just basically invalid. You've now had people sit behind a paywall to go and get a character that they like. Now, if you don't want to sit behind a paywall, then your only option is basically waiting the whole season.
Is this nigga serious?
And to be honest, the way how Multiversus releases content, there's no way anyone's going to know when the next season's going to be. So you might as well just uninstall the game. I'm not saying uninstall the game, but do what you want with that information. Am I being cheap? Yeah, I'm being cheap. Spending £8 for a character in a game like Multiversus, it just doesn't seem like it's worth it, to be honest. And I feel like locking it behind a paywall, you just deter so many people away from actually playing your game. It's just weird. I'd understand if it was like, instead of unlocking the character instantly, you could just play X amount of games or do X amount of challenges to get the character, which I guess that's what they did with Agent Smith, but they just did that in a really poorly executed way. Should have fine-tuned it instead of just locking it behind a paywall and making it seem as if anyone can get it. Yeah, anyone with a credit card can get it, but anyone else who's basically the casual player of this game is more or less not going to be able to get this character. Let's actually be real. So why lock it behind a paywall? Because you just killed the hype. Having a whole EVO event was crazy, by the way, but just to do that and just kill the game's hype by just saying, hey, paywall. And you know what, it's fine, I get it. They did the same thing with Jason, right? To be honest, it wasn't really a paywall that they kind of locked Jason behind. It was literally just, if you're a legacy player, you basically got the character for free. And I'm guarantee you, half the people who are jumping on Multiversus right now are not new people. They're literally legacy players. I could probably bet money on that. The addition to rank as a game mode is amazing. I'm not even gonna go and sit down and complain about that. That is actually mad. Even the reward system that they even did with rank, even having unlocked different skins, variants of your character based on like how well you do, is actually really cool. Since they've added rank, I can't really sit down and say that this game really has no replay value. Competitive is a really big thing, even if it is just the same game over and over and over and over again. They've also just updated the game a bit just to do with like technical stuff such as movement speed, character nerfs, character buffs. So yeah, that is good. And the thing about the battle pass in Multiversus is, the issue with the battle pass was not the fact that the content was just dog water, right? It's just the fact that the items were bad already, but it's not even just terrible, it was just half the things you would never even use. And the fact that it took 60 quintillion years just to unlock and finish each level of the battle pass, that's the thing. It doesn't even work on a regular battle pass system. I guarantee you, I have never played a game yet where the battle pass Pass has taken this long to finish. I have never played a game like that. I have gotten the Overwatch Battle Pass, I've gotten the Fortnite Battle Pass, heck, I even got in the Call of Duty Battle Pass at a certain point. It has never taken that long. This game wants you to live on this game when it does not provide that much content for people. It's actually mad. I feel like the game is in a state where, yeah, 100% people are liking it and probably people are going to buy Samurai Jack. But I'm just going to say the average consumer is probably not going to sit down and buy Samurai Jack because, again, they don't really care enough to spend money on the game. Player first games, Warner Brothers, or whoever you are, that's a pretty EA move of you. That is screaming EA and 2K. The only good thing about this update, minus rank, I will say this: adding stages, the new stages, they're fire. They need to keep cooking with the stages. Just make sure that you keep adding stages, and I do know that there's new characters coming out, so hopefully they won't be locked behind a paywall. And if they are, you will be seeing a part 2 to this video. Because this rant video, yes, now I'm saying this explicitly, this is a rant video if you couldn't already tell. Anyways guys, that's the end of the video. If you like more content like this, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, peace.